Welcome to a very dark-sided episode of Roll for Ice Cream, Trick or Treat. This is going to be a very spooky episode, so if you have a heart condition, you may want to cover your eyes, but don't scroll away, or you'll be cursed. In this episode, the Fates will conjure up an ice cream sandwich that contains both a treat and a trick. First, we decide the treat. And the fun size options are Kit Kat, Skittles, Snickers, Payday, Almond Joy, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Twix, Butterfinger, M&M's, Whoppers, Milk Duds, and Reese's Pieces. I love all these treats, but I have to say I'm most partial to Reese's and Butterfinger. I really want a chocolate-centered ice cream, so I don't think I want Skittles. 6. Reese's Cups.
I really can't think of a more appropriate trick-or-treat candy than a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. For this ice cream, I'm using the simple ice cream base that you can find pinned to my profile.
And now for the trick. The dreadful options are garlic, pickle, coconut curry, bacon, zombie Takis, blue cheese. Did someone hear cheese? Wasabi, flaming hot Funyuns, Franken Doritos, Kewpie mayo, black licorice, and avocado habanero. I've made quite a few of these before and nothing really stands out as terrible. Maybe the coconut curry. I think my pick is pickle. Since the trick is only going to be a small portion of the ice cream sandwich itself, I'd like it to be a little bit shocking. 7. Wasabi.
I've made a wasabi ice cream before and I kind of liked it. I used my custard base with a couple teaspoons of vanilla. Wasabi brings some heat but doesn't have a strong flavor itself, and yes, I know it's just horseradish with food dye. In order to embed the wasabi in the peanut butter ice cream, I churned it first and then let it set, then churned the peanut butter ice cream and piped it around the little pucks of wasabi.
For the spooky sandwich, we have 6 frightening options. Chucky chocolate, slimy strawberry, violent vanilla, Franken pebbles, putrid peanut butter, and ogre oatmeal. I think any of these options would be really nice, but since there's already chocolate in the ice cream, I think I'd like it to be strawberry or oatmeal. 6. Ogre oatmeal.
This oatmeal and peanut butter cookie recipe comes from the website Bare Feet in the Kitchen, which I'm suddenly realizing sounds both unsanitary and maybe a little tradwife. It's titled The Best Ice Cream Cookie Sandwiches, so I really hope it stays soft and chewy after being frozen. I used the same cookie cutter to shape the cookies and the ice cream, making sure to get a wasabi trick in each one.
The sandwich will be mostly all treat, but we'll need a tragic shell to hide the hidden trick that's lurking underneath. And the options are ghost white chocolate, dark-sided chocolate, spooky butter, monstrous milk chocolate, peanut blutter, and tahini. I don't really have a preference for this one, but I think white chocolate would be easy to add color to, and that might be kind of fun. So, white chocolate. 3. Spooky butter.
This magic shell recipe uses 2 tablespoons of refined coconut oil for every half cup of cookie butter. Easy and delicious.
And of course, we need a theme or a costume for this demonic treat. And the ghoulish options are Frankenstein, vampire, witch, mummy, zombie, ghost, Jason, Chucky, and Freddy. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to add the theme to this sandwich, but obviously a witch would be very appropriate. And I've been watching the Chucky movies recently, so I think that would be my pick. 4. Mummy. Interesting.
I used a buttercream recipe from Sally's Baking Addiction to make this mummy decoration, which is so simple but so effective.
All right, well, I think these turned out so cute. It actually really reminds me of an It's-It, which is an ice cream sandwich in an oatmeal cookie. So if this is a good recipe, I'll definitely be trying to make some of those at some point. The mummy decoration really sells it as a Halloween treat, and yeah, I think it's just really fun. All right, well, there's only one thing to do but to give it a try. I have no idea where the trick is, so we shall see what the first bite gives us. Right off the bat, straight into the middle of the trick. I promise I had no idea where this was. I've made so many of them, and the trick is in different places on each one of them, so that was really a fun surprise. It is unusual, but I have to say, I don't hate it. I did try some of the ice cream on its own, and it's actually okay for a bite or two, but anything more than that, and it's just really overwhelming. But with the oatmeal cookie and the cookie butter and the buttercream, it's actually really nice. I don't mind it at all. The cookie is not too hard. It's actually pretty easy to bite through, so this is a great recipe. And with the peanut butter, it's just really good. I'm gonna go for half and half. It's really weird, but there is something that I like about that. Wasabi doesn't have a really strong flavor on its own. It's more of a sensation. I'm definitely going to share these, and I'll probably tell people what's inside of it, but I wouldn't be surprised if a few of them came back saying they actually like the wasabi. This is one of my favorite times of the year. I just went on a haunted hayride and got this very cool t-shirt, and I have a few more Halloween videos coming up if I can finish them in time. I think I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10, even with the wasabi. It really does taste good to me, and it fulfills the brief of a Halloween trick-or-treat, so yeah. I really like this. Super fun, super cute, super spooky. All right, well, if you've made it to the end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you have a very fun and spooky Halloween season. Cheers.